Hello everyone. So, in this lesson, we are going to talk about what is difference between human language and computer language. Right? Because in previous video, we try to understand what is Python. Okay. So, in during the understanding of Python, okay, we encountered with the term language. Okay. So in this video, we are actually going to continue the same topic, but in different way. Okay. So because we want to understand, we want to understand language in more depth. To be honest. Okay. So that's why this video is for that. Right. So as you can see on the screen, so this video is about human language versus computer language. Okay. And why we are comparing about human language and computer language? What is the need of understanding these two? Because the answer is that actually when you understand or when you learn any concept in more depth, okay, so you will have a broader understanding of that concept, okay, so that you can even do it more than uh, if you only know as a narrow concept, okay. So so that is the reason, okay. So of course without talking about too much, okay, just focus on the concept, okay. So concept is that what is human language and what is computer language. So you know that in human language there are a lot of language, okay. You must know about all the many languages like English, Hindi, Bhojpuri, Punjabi, you can say French, Spanish, Chinese, okay. So there are a lot of language in the world. Same thing in computer language, there are also many languages, not only Python. Okay, like C, C++, Java, JavaScript, Rust, Golang, okay, Swift. So there are a lot of language which is available in computer language. So okay, we have understood that in human language there are also multiple language. Okay, and in computer there are also multiple languages. So if we talk about why we have lot of language in human language, okay, and why we have lot of language in computer language as well, okay. So so we will first talk about why we have human language, why we have lot of human language, okay. So actually if you talk about five 1,000 years ago, okay, or 2,000 years ago, so what used to happen that, so there are person which were distributed in the form of a some certain area, okay. Let's say this area of you, if you see the map, okay. So let's say we say that, hey, let's say in India 1,000 years ago, so every certain area, okay, was divided, okay, and every area used to have own languages, okay, because they used to prefer talking their language. So similarly in America, okay, there are also different languages, okay, but mainly English is spoken. Similarly in China there must have multiple languages as well in China. So so what I want to say that why there are a lot of human languages there, because previously all the all the world was divided into some area, and all the area used to have own languages, right? That is the reason, okay. And why it was that, because they used to thought that, hey, in our community only our language will be spoken, okay, and no other language will be spoken. So at that time that type of mindset might might you used to have at that time, okay. That is the reason. But what is the need of sorry, why we have lot of language in computer, okay. But there is no area in computer, okay. But why? So in computer language, why we have lot of language? Because every language, okay, is targeting a specific type of problem, okay. Like for example, Python is used to when you want to when you want to write program in or you can say fast, okay, when you want to solve any problem fast, okay. So we mostly use Python, okay. But let's say you want to use C++, okay. So C++ is known for fast execution. Okay, so when you want fast execution, maybe you will use C++ for the program. Okay, so as similarly, all the languages have own advantage and disadvantage. Okay, so that is the reason why we have lot of programming language or computer language. And in human language, why we have lot of language? Because at that time previously, all you know that the world was divided into small area. Okay, small area, and they people from those area thought used to have own languages. Okay, that is the main reason of having a lot of language in human language. Okay, okay, so I hope it is clear to you so far. Okay, okay, so okay, okay, so there is a lot of language. Okay, but actually, let's say we have only one language, English. Okay, or in computer language, let's say if you don't consider about fastness or which is slower or which gives many advantages. Okay, but if you forget, if you remove these things, then one question, okay, one question you might have that, hey, what is the actual goal of any language? Okay, why, whether you write, whether you speak in English, okay, whether you speak in Hindi, whether you speak in Bhojpuri, or whether you speak in uh, Punjabi. Okay, all the things. Okay, just just grammar is changed. Okay, sentence is changed, but meaning of that of any language is same. Let's say if I say, hey, please bring a glass of water. Okay, so if I same thing speak in Hindi, meaning will be same, but only sentence has been changed. Okay, but meaning is same. Okay, so what what is the actual goal? My question is why. Of course, why we have lot of language in a human language. Okay, you understood that, hey, previously every area used to have own language because they wanted to have own language, right? But but what is the actual meaning of actual goal of any language? We will understand in this video. Okay, same thing we have. Let's say we don't have any programming language. Okay, we don't have sorry, we don't have programming language except Python. Then what is the main goal of Python? Of course, you must say that, hey, Python is used to just communicate between computer and human. That's fine. That's fine. And also you can say that, hey, any language in human, let's say English, just used to communicate between a person. That's fine. That's fine. But there are more things, okay, which we need to understand more more in depth about computer language. Okay, that's what our target is. So let's talk about what is the goal of human language. Okay, so as you can see that here I have written what is the goal of human language. So you know that the language, the most important task of language is to have conversation or to communicate between two persons. But what we communicate? Okay, the question is what we communicate. We communicate about general talk. Okay, maybe we are talking about let's say I have written in that example like talking about your future with your parents. Okay, it might be that you are talking about your future about your with your parents. It might be that talking about the India with your friends. Okay, it might be talking about your past with your friends. It might be that talking about class doubts with your teachers. So these are the general talks. Okay, general conversation which happens between two persons, right? So we say general talk. Okay, so language is used to communicate about general talks, right? Or second thing could be request. Okay, like example like please bring a glass of water. So what is it? This is a request. You are requesting to a opposite person. Okay, you are requesting, and that will be served according to your request, right? And similarly we can asking for leave in office. Okay, as I have seen. So when we will ask for leave in an office, so of course we are going to request, right? So language. Okay, so we have understood that there are two main there are multiple benefits of having language. Okay, in which we have understood about two types of application of any language like general talk, request. Similarly we can have suggestion. Okay, let's say someone is suggesting you that, hey, this method will work better than any other method, so you can try this. So this is the suggestion that a person uses any language to communicate between other human, right? That is the goal of language. Similarly, we can have order, like example, like hey, switch on the fan, hey, go and switch on the fan. So it is you are giving order, hey, just go and switch on the fan. They will go and switch on, they will switch on the fan. So here you are giving order to someone. Similarly, other example would be take this bus right away. Okay, take this bus right away. So you are giving order to someone. Okay. Similarly, solve this question right now. You are saying to your child that hey, please, not please, but just say in angry form that hey, solve this question right now. So you are giving order to your child. So these type of these type of talks we actually do with our uh, with other person. Okay, it may be your friends, it may be your parents. Okay, okay. So that is the we can say goal of human language. Of course, there could be more types of application as well. Okay, when we use any language to talk with someone, right? But but of course. So any language you take, okay, whether you take you to talk in English, or you talk in English or Hindi or any language, you actually your goal is to just to have these couple of you can say these couple of applications that you actually do. Okay, but you might ask that hey, why we are talking about these things? Why we are talking about these things? You will understand. Okay, we will understand why we are talking about general talk, requests, and what actually this is not the class of Python. You are going wrong direction. You might say, but no, we are going in the right direction. Okay, just believe on me. Okay, so we have understood that what is the need of any language. Okay, why we have language? Of course, in short, you can say that hey, you want to communicate. But why we want to communicate? These are the reasons: general talk, request, suggestion, order. Okay, or maybe other application as well. Okay, but in case of computer language, of course, in computer language, you can say that hey, language is also used to computer language is also used to communicate between human and computer. But what types of communication we use? What types of communication we actually do with computer? This is the question actually. Okay, so so when we communicate with computer, okay, or it may be in any language, for example, Python or C++. Okay, the actual goal, only goal is that you just give order, or instruction to your computer, and computer perform operation based on your order, and give you result. Okay, for example, let's say example I've written that hey, when you double click on Google Chrome, you are giving order instruction to computer that hey, open the Google Chrome. Okay, for example, let's take a live example. For example, let's say if I click, just focus on my mouse. Okay, mouse cursor. So if I click here, okay, let's say I click here. So this pop-up menu was opened. Okay, why it was opened? So I just give order, hey, I gave computer I give a order to computer that hey, if I click here, I no, not if, actually I'm clicking here, please give me the whatever result will come, that just give me if I click here. Okay, so computer understood that hey, someone has clicked at this point, and I have to show some output which according to according to clicked condition. Okay, so computer shows us this pop-up menu. So what I want to say, okay, what my goal is to say that in computer, when we want to communicate with computer, we use any Python or C++ or Java or whatever. Okay, but the actual goal is that we give instruction, we give order to computer that hey, if I do anything, you have to give me answer or result according to that operation. And that operation, okay, that operation will be coded, or will be programmed, or will be defined by the person who have developed that software. For example, we had clicked on this Aman Kumar. Okay, we had clicked on this Aman Kumar. Okay, so after that, one pop-up is opened. So whoever developed this OneNote for Windows 10, of course, OneNote is developed by Microsoft. So they have written the code, okay, inside this software, as you can see in this computer, so that they have programmed that hey, if someone clicks on this in this on this name, hey, we have to show this type of pop-up. So these code are actually written by Microsoft, okay, and we are the user. So when we click at this Aman Kumar, so that pop-up is shown to us, right? So that is the meaning of any computer language. So we give we give order to computer, and computer perform operation according to that order, okay, whatever we have we want to do, we want computer to do, right? That is the thing. Okay, 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 just recap what we have learned so far. Okay, just recap so that everything will be clear now. So we try to understand, we are trying to understand about human language and computer language. Okay, so we have seen that hey, in computer in human language there are a lot of language, and also we have seen that hey, in computer there are also many languages. And why we have lot of languages, we have also talked about it. Okay, but let's say only talk about, let's say only one language, English. Okay, what is the actual goal of any language? Okay, whether it is English or Hindi or Sanskrit or any language. Okay, the goal of any language is that, of course, I'm talking about human language, is that we want to do communication with other person about maybe general talk, about maybe request, about maybe suggestion, about maybe order, or there could be more applications as well, right? So if you focus on human language versus computer language, in computer language, actually we only communicate just for order or giving instruction to computer. Okay, we don't request to computer that please open this, uh, Aman Kumar pop-up. Okay, we don't request. We just give order. We just give instruction. There is nothing like a request. There is nothing like a suggestion. Okay, there is nothing like that. Right? Only we give instruction or order to computer, and computer performs operation according to that our order. Okay, that is the main goal of computer. So this is the difference between human language and computer language. Computer language is just only uh, takes input and perform any operation and just gives output. But in computer language, sorry, in human language, let's say if I give order, okay, to someone, so that person can also give order to us. Okay, so there you can say that there in human language there are two-way communication. Two-way communication means I can also give order, or some other person also can give me order. So this is the two-way communication. But in computer language, you can also say that it is only one-way communication. Means that we human only can give order to computer. Computer can't give us order. That hey, you go and bring a glass of water. Computer can't say like that. Right? Getting my point. So that is the main goal of computer. Okay, that is the main goal of, sorry, computer language. So we actually we give order, instruction to computer. That is the main difference between computer language and human language. I hope it is clear to you, right? And we also said that that what is the difference between then Python, C, C++? There are actually, we can say that there are difference in pros and cons. Okay, let's say you want to use for faster communication. Okay, you might use uh, C, C++. If you want fast development, okay, you might use Python. Of course, you can say, hey, how can you say that hey, C++ is faster, if Python is for other purpose? Of course, you will understand in future. Okay, but what I want to say that is the actual goal of any computer language. Okay, they have own advantage and disadvantage. That is the main thing, right? I hope it is clear to you what is the human language and what is the computer language, or what is the difference between these two, right? That is what I wanted to convey to you. And of course, I can say that hey, this topic shouldn't be explained. But I thought that if you, of course, it might be that hey, someone think that hey, it is out of scope subject. Okay, you should. Why we are talking about human language, computer language? Of course, let's say if you are giving interview in Google, they will not ask such question. To be honest, but I, to just make this video, why my only goal is that so just you should have a broader understanding of any concept. Okay, maybe it would be like a useless. Okay, but at least you can think right. Okay, you can think in broader way of any language. Okay, it may be a English or it may be a Python. Okay, you can have some idea about hey. Of course, yeah. What is the you can try to connect the concept. Okay, that is my goal. Okay, and to be honest, this video even not useful for even our data science course, right? That is the case that we I wanted to speak with you. And even if you don't think hey, this video is not useful, you can skip this video. Okay, that there is nothing even wrong with that. Okay, that is the goal. I hope in this video you understood about the human language and computer language. Okay, so in next video, that video from that video, actual thing will now start. Okay, so far we have only talked about syllabus, some basic things, some general things. Okay, but from the next video, we are going to talk about what is high level language, how or what is low level language, and how computer communicates. Okay, internally. Okay, so we will understand from the next video, and you can expect that from the next video you are going to actually talk about understand about actual thing in computer. Okay, so far we have only talked about in simple way. Okay, in general talk way. This video was also general talk. Okay, for the next video we'll be focusing on actual point of Python programming language, which will also help you in even in interview or when you actually solve the problem, right? That's it for this video.